To me, what Black Lives Matter means is that this country, even before its founding, has engaged in the systemic oppression of African Americans, brought here in chains, subjected to the crime of slavery, abused ever since, lynched, murdered. In every way, we have chosen as a nation to deny the essential humanity of our African American brothers and sisters. And so when we say Black Lives Matter, it is not the same as saying white lives matter or all lives matter. It is instead to recognize the racism that is baked into our nation from its founding documents. It is not enough, though, just to say Black Lives Matter when every single day we act as if they don't. This week's horror in Minneapolis is not an isolated incident. It'd be easier, I think, for us to acknowledge that if it were, but instead it forces us to confront centuries of oppression and discrimination. You asked what I have done. And clearly the answer is not enough, because for all of us, we can't simply ask how we got here without recognizing we've always been here. I took a job at the Southern Poverty Law Center to fight the Ku Klux Klan and neo-Nazi groups. And in some ways, it was easier to see racism in that form because it wore a hood and burned a cross on your lawn. But the more insidious forms of discrimination, I also tried to combat by supervising an undercover investigation of employment discrimination for a state civil rights agency. I supported as a legislator. As a legislator, increased funding for civil rights enforcement, because I recognize it is not enough just to put laws on the books if we're not committed to implementing them.